everybody, CJ here, and today we're going to talk about statistics having to do with the amount of Androids that are on in the United States, Bluetooth statistics, and I'm doing this video so that both clients who are using the Royaltie gem for their marketing campaigns are going to know what sort of numbers to expect on views, and number two, for affiliates to have some solid numbers that they can quote. Good numbers, because it's always better to underpromise and overdeliver, right? Well, let's jump right into the presentation. All right, so today is June 27th, 2017. My name is CJ Hayes. I am an affiliate. This is not a corporate video. Numbers. It's all about numbers. When you understand this and you understand the potential of who you can get in front of and how many clients you can actually get, it's pretty amazing. So here's a number for you. 107 million. That's the amount of Android users that were active at the end of 2016 in the United States. And you can see how the numbers went up. 87 million, 98, now 107. And these statistics came from Statista. Here's some other numbers. Now this is worldwide. And what this is saying is that 432 million smartphones were sold in fourth quarter 2016. And out of the 432 million smartphones that were sold, 81.7% was Android. Now, these aren't this is worldwide, okay? And there are countries out there that have almost nothing but Android. So worldwide, the numbers are just huge. It's lower in the US because of the competition with iPhone. So one of the numbers that I hear is 65%. People are saying that approximately 65% of all smartphone users in the United States have Androids. That's fairly accurate because it goes up and down depending on the month. In fact, if you see this line, this is the percentage of users that have Androids, and then you can actually see specific numbers. So in April of 2017, it was 65%, 66% in February, 69% in September of last year. You can see it goes up and down, up and down. So 65% is a good number to quote. It's a good average. For the purposes of the math I'm going to do today, I'm going to quote 63% because I want to keep the numbers conservative. So Rover, which has a great blog on smartphone data, they did a survey back in 2015 and reported that 40% of all smartphones had their Bluetooth active. And this report that just came out this month, as a matter of fact, showed that over 60% have their Bluetooth active. So that's a pretty solid number. And based on the reputation of this particular company, that's the number you should stick with. But it's all about numbers. So let's do the math. All right, pay attention. I'm only going to do this once, and there's going to be a test afterwards. So let's keep things conservative. We can talk about stadiums of people later. For every 1,000 smartphones within up to 100 yards of your gem, using the conservative numbers based on these stats that I just showed you, 63% are using Android. That's 630 users. Based on the statistic of 60% of all smartphone users have their Bluetooth active, you then take 60% of the 630 Android users that have their Bluetooth active, and that's 378 users out of 1,000 that have the potential to see your online message, your notification. That's essentially a 38% view rate, which is unheard of. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on Google AdWords and different marketing online for the past 15 years since the internet started, and that's a super good number. So what we're basically saying is for every 1,000 people within the transmission range of the device, 378 will have an opportunity to see your message. Great return for a low investment. And one of the things I also do, because I want to know what traffic stats look like in local businesses, I actually, when I go into restaurants or Starbucks, I try to find out what their daily numbers are for people coming in, hanging out at the store, along with statistics that are published online. But Tony Roma's averages 1,250 people a day. It's over 1,500 usually on weekends per day. That's number of customers per day. The worldwide statistic for Starbucks, it's a worldwide statistic, is 476 customers a day. In the US, at some stores, it's as much as 1,500 people in a day. So then you start thinking about, concerts and sporting events, how many people you might have in range of your device, thousands to tens of thousands of people. And all you have to remember is however many people that you're going to have your device in front of per day, whether it's traveling with you or whether it's placed in a business, that about 38% of those people have an opportunity to see your message. Now, here's another number, 60,200,000. If you go back to that slide where it showed that there were 107 million active Androids in the United States as of the end of 2016, and you use the 60% figure that have their Bluetooth activated, that means potentially your message could get out in front of over 60 million people. So, this isn't something that's going to saturate anytime soon. And then there's a variable number, and the variable number has to do with you and your message, and it has to do with conversion. Conversion is very, very important. I have put out about 3,500 websites for various businesses, and there's a process that takes place. And the first thing that we have to be thinking about is, what is your 40-character message going to say? In other words, if I didn't know that the gym existed and I'm one of these people that saw the notification and this 40-character message came up, what would it say to get me to follow the link? That's very important. Secondly, if people do click on it, where are you taking them? Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to convert into a commerce process. People see the notification, they click on it. You're taking them to a website, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, a landing page. And then once they get to the landing page, number 3, how are you grabbing them so that they're going to want to do business with you? And you have to think that whole process out. You have to kind of get into the mind of who your target demographic is. And the reason I'm pointing this out is that there will be people, there will be clients and affiliates that are going to say, okay, great, 38% of the multitudes are seeing this message, but no one's coming to my website, so it's your fault. Well, no, it's not the company's fault. It's not your affiliate's fault, your dealer's fault, whatever. It could be your message, starting with the 40-character thing. And a lot of times we'll have businesses that'll buy multiple gems, and they may have 3 gems going to 3 different identical pages so we can track them, and each gem has a different 40-character message, and that's called an ABC variable test, to where you're tracking which 40-character message seems to be doing the best. Same with websites. We've been doing that with websites for years, AB variable testing to determine what's going to complete that conversion process. So what I'm communicating to you here is that the success of your gem marketing campaign relies on your conversion flow, and pay attention to what you're doing. Something simple, if you happen to be an affiliate, and of course at least one of your gems is branded to your affiliate website, I think my message says something like, why is this notification on my phone? And there's different variables of that, and then that actually links to the affiliate page within Royaltie Gem. And I don't know if you guys have had a chance, but if you are an affiliate, the way that the page looks on mobile is badass. I mean, it looks really good, and there's a couple of calls to action so that people can go ahead and order their gems. They can put their credit card information right there in the phone. And the cool thing, because I checked this, is your affiliate name will actually auto-populate in the order form. So that's just a confirmation that when you're sending out that link and people are going there to purchase their gems, that you're definitely getting the credit for it. So, bottom line at the end of the day, understand your numbers. Don't overpromise. Don't boost the numbers. Always stay conservative. 38% is a great number as far as getting this message out in front of people. Monitor your conversion, make sure you have a good flow, make sure that your message is enticing. And I just want to make sure that if you're getting this message out in front of thousands of people, that you don't waste the message on a poor conversion process. So thanks for being here on this video. If you're not yet a Royaltie customer or affiliate, please, you can either email me or click the link below, and that'll take you to my affiliate page. If somebody else has shown you the Royaltie Gem as either a customer or an affiliate, then please contact them. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks.